In today's video, I'd like to offer you an important tip that'll help you train your dog to be more reliable when you ask them to do something. If you apply this rule consistently, you will see a dramatic difference in how well motivated a dog can be towards everyday obedience. Training has to take place in phases, and the first phase of training is when we're teaching a dog what the behaviors are that we actually want them to do. For example, you might teach your dog that when I say sit, that means I want you to put your butt on the ground. Most people can learn to teach behaviors like this fairly easily. The problem is that this alone is not enough to have a well-behaved dog that sits whenever you ask them to. And so we have to move into a second phase of training, which is just as, if not more important. In 1959, David Premack, a psychology professor, developed a theory about reinforcement. This has since become a widely accepted scientific fact that applies to all animals, including humans. The idea is basically this: you can increase the probability of a less desirable behavior if you follow it with a more desirable behavior. A common example of this is if you tell a child, you can have ice cream after you finish your vegetables. With dogs, this works very much the same way. We ask them to do something that they may not be intrinsically motivated to do in a given situation, and in return we allow them to have something that they do want very much. So let's take a look at how you can use the Premack Principle to improve your dog's response in everyday obedience. Start by making a comprehensive list of everything that your dog likes to do. Some examples that might be on your list are getting a meal, initiating a game, such as fetch or tug, going outside, getting up on the couch, or getting a massage. Begin to ask your dog to perform simple behaviors before they are given any of the things on your list. Using this method, you can begin to correct a problem that many people face, which is that their dogs are very selective about responding to obedience cues. If your dog chooses to ignore you at times or only pays attention when you have food rewards, this is because they have not spent the time generalizing behaviors to other reinforcers besides food. Every dog needs practice with this, and over time it improves the relationship that you have with your dog. It also encourages the dog to be more obedient just because we're making it more worthwhile for them to do so.